G'day everyone, it's Joe here from thekissprinciple.net. Hope you're having a fantastic day today in Jesus' name. You know what, it's been ages since I've put together a bit of a music tutorial, so here I am this morning. I'm in front of the keyboard again, and this one is going to be a bit of a listening exercise for you today. Now, as you know, I'm an ear player, so I don't really read very much sheet music or anything like that. I like to work songs out by ear. Now, part of working out songs by ear is to know what the key of the song is. Now, I'm going to show you how to identify the key to any song by ear. Now, you might be thinking, I don't know about this, Joe. That seems a little bit intimidating. Believe it or not, it's not as hard as you make it out to be. In fact, it can be quite easy and it can be quite fun to do. So let's talk a little bit about keys of songs. What is a key to a song? Well, basically, a key defines what notes that you're going to play. It defines the scale. In fact, I've heard someone also say that the terms scale and key are literally the same thing. So you've also heard probably terminology like the root note or the tonic note. I like to refer to it more like the epicenter, because that is the note that all the other notes from the scale are coming out from. So you'll understand that a little bit more as I go along here in the tutorial. Now, I'm going to pick a song that I'd like to work the key out for. Now, this song just happens to be one that I really liked. It's Casting Crowns' Voice of Truth. Now, why did I pick that song? Because I like it. I think I heard it on the radio, or I had the song on my heart, and I said to myself, okay, let's work this song out. Okay, so what we're going to do firstly is it's going to be a listening exercise. I have got Voice of Truth just lined up here ready to play. Now, a bit of a note when it comes to listening to songs. Make sure that you've got decent quality speakers to play them through. I know smartphones, tablets, iPads, all that sort of thing are very convenient these days, but holding a smartphone up to your ear and trying to hear the music, it doesn't give you the full dynamic range. So it's always better just to put it through decent sized speakers. They don't have to be very expensive speakers, or even with headphones. Headphones are a fantastic way of listening to it. Sometimes late at night, what I will do is I'll put the cans on my head and I'll listen to the songs upstairs here, and then I'll have one half of the cans off and I'll be playing on the keyboard trying to work a few things out. That's another fantastic way of doing it. Remember, you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on equipment. You just need a few decent things and then to use your ear. So let's get stuck straight into it. I'm going to play the song first. Now, the first thing to do is get familiar with the song. Play it over and over and over again. You don't always have to play the entire song. We're just going to play at the moment the intro to the song because we want to find out what the key is. So let's just do that first. Here we go. I kind of like this song, it really moves me. Okay, let's turn it off for a minute. Now that was pretty easy to do, wasn't it? Now I'm going to ask you to do something else now, once I replay the intro to this song. And I'm going to ask you to hum. Now you think, why on earth do I have to hum? Now look, I am not a vocalist or much of a vocalist myself. You're talking to the wrong person when it comes to humming and singing along to songs. But humming along to a song does something that's very, very important. Believe it or not, God has actually hardwired our brains in a wonderful way that when we hum, especially at the beginning of the song, because when the song begins, you are starting on usually the root note or the root note of a chord. So when you hum, your brain is hardwired to gravitate to that key center of the song. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to replay that song and we're going to hum along to that. So let's see what happens. Here we go. So that note that I'm humming there, that is what I think that the root note of the song is. So let's go to our keyboard and see if that is true. So I'm going to start humming, and what I will do is I'll work my way up the scale on the keyboard until I get to the note. I'm just going to start here at C until I get to the note that lines up with the pitch that I'm humming. So that is what I believe in, F. Definitely sounds like F. Now that we've identified what we think we know is the key of the song, which in this case is F, because that is what we were humming to, let's put Casting Crowns' Voice of Truth back on again and have a listen to it. Now remember what I said to you about the root note or the epicenter of the scale? If F is the right key of the song, because that is from which all the other notes of the scale are going to come from, that's going to tell me that that note, F, is going to work anywhere in the song. No matter where I play it, if I play F, it will sound good. So we're going to listen again and we're going to see what that sounds like. Here we go. Sounds good, doesn't it? Now I'm going to go off in a moment. I'm going to go off. That doesn't sound good. That sounds good. No, it's definitely F. So let's just take the bird's eye view of this again. I'm going to restart the song Voice of Truth so that you can see what I'm doing on the keyboard. And we said it was in F. Here we go. That sounds good. Now I'm going to go off. That does not sound good. No. F again. Okay, so we've worked out from that exercise that F is definitely the key of the song. Now you might be asking the question, wait a minute, wait a second, what if there is lots of harmonies going on in the song? Well, guess what? I've got a little trick for you on that as well. But that's for another video, okay? So I hope you got something out of that. And you know, once you get the key of the song, you know, off you go. Now, that's some of the chords that you can work out later on. You know the key of the song, you can start working out the chords. So if you haven't seen my tutorial on working out chords, go to the video that says music clock. So I hope this has been a fun exercise for you. May I encourage you, just practice this as you listen to songs in the car or whatever. Just go to YouTube or wherever and have a listen to them and just play around on your keyboard like this. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, thekissprinciple.net, and also like us on our Facebook page.